Do you want to learn how to make this edit? Follow me. Yes, I am on PC. I know a lot of you are on mobile, so I'll try to make this as easy to understand. So first step, you want to scroll down to your Continue section on Roblox. You want to have inkziety Studio as the 7th thumbnail. Next, go ahead and take a screenshot. After that, you want to look up green screen and find a good bright green image. Go ahead and take a screenshot or download it, then crop it into a square. Next, you want to open a photo editing app like Ibis Paint or Paint 3D. For this example, I'm using Ibis Paint. Next, insert the screenshot we took earlier. After that, go ahead and insert the green square image we cropped earlier and place it over the first 7 thumbnails. Take your time on this part. Try to make the green square line up with the thumbnails as clean as possible. When you're done, it should look something like this. Go ahead and save the image. Set the file type as JPEG if you can. Now you want to start a new project and import the image we just saved. Once you've done that, go ahead and choose the magic wand tool. Next, you want to click each of the green squares. You should see a dotted outline around each one after clicking them. Next, at the top right of the screen, click the dotted square icon. Now, choose the clear layer option, and it should look something like this. Next, we want to clean up the edges, as there is still some green parts left over. I used the magic wand tool again, and clicked each square one by one. I then clicked slightly out of the outline, so that most of the green color is inside the dotted outline. This part is kind of tricky, so try your best when doing this. Once you've done that, go ahead and click the dotted square icon at the top right and choose Clear Layer. Make sure to double check if there is any green parts left in the blank spaces. If there are, repeat the last step again. Finally, click the back button and save your image. Make sure the file type is set to PNG and turn on the transparent setting before saving. Next, we want to record our avatar running. You can use any Roblox game with a green screen in it. For this example, I'm using Photoshoot X Green Screen Studio. Once you're in the game you're using, you want to position your camera so that your avatar is facing to the right. Then, start recording and run. I recommend using either the Arthro Run or Adidas Run animation. I also want to mention, if your avatar is wearing any green, I recommend changing the color of the background to another color like bright blue, or another color that isn't on your avatar. Finally, we can start editing. Open up CAPCUT and import the original screenshot of your Roblox homepage and the image we edited in Ibis Paint. You also want to download the original sound from Vanny's edit and import it. If you're not sure how to get sounds from YouTube, I recommend looking it up. Next, drag the transparent image to the main track on your timeline. Make sure you set the ratio to 9:16, which is the format for YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Next, we want to resize the image. Choose the resize tool and crop it to about where I have it. Now you want to do the same thing to the other image we have of our Roblox homepage. Drag it to the track and crop it to the same size we did to the other image. Now zoom in the first image so that it fits the border. Now let's move it so that the first thumbnail is in view like how I do it. Make sure the original screenshot is on the first layer and adjust it so that it fits with the transparent image. Next, add our sound to the timeline. Once that's done, click the sound and add Mark Beats 2 to the track. You should see little marked points on top of the sound. Okay, now you want to add a keyframe to the very beginning of the original screenshot. Next, add another keyframe right before the transition starts, so right around where I put it. And let's drag it so that inkziety Studio is in the middle of the screen. It should look something like this. Now, you want to copy and paste the keyframes we used onto the other image. I don't know how to do it on mobile, but if you're on PC, you want to hold Ctrl and click each keyframe, then Ctrl-C to copy them. Once you copied the keyframes, click the other image and paste it. On PC, you press Ctrl V. Now it should look something like this. You can adjust your keyframes to however you like, so that everything is lined up perfectly. Next, let's import the recording of our avatar running. Use the resize tool to crop it to fit our avatar. Next, we want to remove the green screen. Select the clip and go to Remove Background. Then select Chroma Key. After that, click anywhere on the background and it should look like this. Adjust the intensity so that you don't see any green lines on your avatar. You can even go to Adjustment and mess around with the settings like Contrast, Sharpen, etc., so that it looks more colorful and clear. Next, you want to drag the clip of the avatar running in between the two images on the timeline. Now adjust your avatar however you'd like. I personally think it looks best with the position I placed it. Okay, next, you want to trim the avatar clip to right around where the transition would begin. This is also personal preference, but I like to slow down the avatar clip to 0.8 times. If you do this, make sure to select Smooth Slow-Mo, and then under that, select Optical Flow. This might take some time to process depending on your device, so I recommend getting a snack or something. Once that's done, make sure to trim the avatar clip again to the transition point. Next, let's add a keyframe to the beginning of the avatar clip. For the avatar clip, let's actually trim it a little bit longer, past the transition point. Then, let's add a keyframe right around where I put it. Next, add a keyframe at the end of the clip. On this ending keyframe, slide your avatar off to the side so that it's out of view. Next, we want to add a shadow behind our avatar. Copy the avatar clip and paste it above the original one. Next, you want to go to Adjustment and then Curves. Find the white line and drag it down like this. It should make your avatar entirely black. Next, drag the shadow clip below the original avatar clip. The shadow should be behind your avatar. Next, you want to adjust the shadow so that it's slightly to the side of your avatar. It should look something like this. Now, we're going to start recording the second part of the edit. Go ahead and open up Avatar Studio. Make sure you're wearing the same outfit from the first part. Now let's head to Creator Tools, and then Photo Studio. Select Scene Setup and then Wall. I have my scene already preset, so ignore where I click. Feel free to pause and look at my settings if you want to copy them. These are all personal preference. You can change them however you'd like. Here's the color I use for the background. Okay, now let's start recording. Make sure you're wearing your full outfit. Then, click Rotate Avatar. Rotate in a full circle at least once for the recording. Next, exit the photo studio. Next, go to Current Outfit and remove one accessory, such as a hat or something. Now, go back to the photo studio and record your avatar again, rotating in at least one full circle. You're going to repeat this process, removing at least 4 to 6 things from your avatar. This doesn't include your shirt, so just accessories, your pants, and your hair. When you finally only have your shirt on, make sure to rotate at least twice for the recording. Now, go to My Outfits and select My Roblox Outfits and click OK. This will load all your saved Roblox avatars. Then go ahead and pick whatever outfit you like. Next, go to Current Outfit again and remove everything until you're just wearing the plain t-shirt. Once done, head back to Photo Studio. We're going to record our avatar rotating at least twice for this part. After that, exit Photo Studio and go to My Outfits. Find your outfit again and click Inspect to view all the items. Now, you want to put on everything that goes on your torso, such as your shirt, necklace, etc. Head back to Photo Studio and start recording again. Rotate your character at least once. Go back to My Outfits and now put on anything that goes on your legs, such as pants, skirt, or belts. Go back to Photo Studio again and record, repeating the last step. Lastly, put on everything that goes on your head. You should now be wearing the entire outfit. Now record again like before, just like we've done a million times. We will be using this game again later. For now, let's get more parts we need for this outfit transition. To do this part where our outfit flies off, we're going to need screenshots of each part of our fit. Go to Customize Avatar and find the accessory pieces that we want to fly off. Make sure they match with the accessories you removed in Envy Avatar Studio. For example, I took off the horns in Envy Avatar Studio, so I'm going to click and view the horns here. Next, get a screenshot of the items so that you could see them properly when you edit. Repeat this process for each accessory you removed in Envy Avatar Studio. Now for the clothes, like your shirt and pants, I use green screen photo shoot to get a better angle for a screenshot. Now let's do something similar for our second outfit. If you have any skin showing in your fit, you want to change the color of your skin to the same color as a green screen. But for me, since I'm already wearing green, I have to change it to another color, like pink. Head over to Photoshoot X Green Screen, or any game with a customizable green screen. If you use the same game I'm using, head to this green circle. It will teleport you to a giant green screen room. Now make sure the background is the same color as your skin. I like this game because you can separate all your body parts, making it easier for our screenshots. If you want to do that, click Open Pose Editor, then click the plus icon in Options till you see the arrows. Separate your torso from your head and lower body. Now we need 3 screenshots, one of each part of our avatar. Once that's done, we can head back to CAPCUT to start editing. Open up a new project in CAPCUT and import the clips we took in Envy Avatar Studio. Next, drag your clips onto the timeline and trim each part of the clip that has your avatar's outfit. You want to keep every part where we remove each accessory one by one. Try to trim them so that they rotate the same way, from left to right. Now when you get to the part where your avatar is fully undressed, make sure to trim it so that your character rotates at least twice. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the clips of our second outfit. Once that's done, you should have all your trimmed clips lined up in order like this. Now we're going to slow down each clip to 0.2 times, starting with the first clip. Make sure to select Smooth Slow-Mo, and then Optical Flow. Again, wait for it to finish processing. Now make sure to have the music on your timeline, and trim it to the part where the outfit transition would start. For this first clip, we want to trim it to right before the first beat. You can set the line marker right where the beat starts to make it easier to trim the clip. Now we're going to bring the next clip over. Go ahead and trim it smaller for now, and set the speed to 0.2 just like the first clip. Don't forget to select Optical Flow. Now we need to trim the second clip so that it aligns with the last frame of the first clip. You can see that I'm going back and forth between the first and second clip. to make sure the position of my avatar is the same. Now you want to trim the second clip so that it ends where the next beat starts. You can look at the audio where I'm pointing if you need help. Once that's done, we're going to do the exact same thing for the next clips. Make sure to trim the new clip so that the first frame matches with the last frame of the previous clip. Once again, trim the new clip shorter and set the speed to 0.2 times. Don't forget to select optical flow. Now, make sure to trim the clip again so that it ends where the next beat starts. Repeat this process for the rest of the clips that contain just your first outfit. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Now bring the clip where your avatar isn't wearing anything. Once again, trim it, so that your avatar matches the avatar from the previous clip. Now, you want to trim it to where your avatar spins at least 2 times. Next, you want to set the speed fast enough so that the clip ends where the next beat starts, right around where I put it. Adjust the speed until the clip ends right around here. Once that's done, we can go ahead and bring the next clip of our second outfit. Repeat the same process like we did on the previous clips. Make sure to match the first and last frames. Set the speed to 0.2 with optical flow, and trim the clip so that it ends on the next beat. Make sure to listen to the audio to hear where the beats are and adjust your clips as needed. Once you get to the final clip, where we are wearing the full outfit, we're going to split the clip in half, right around this beat. Finally, trim the last half of the clip to this beat. So now all your clips should look something like this. For now, move the last clip to the side. We're going to use it later. Now, we want to import all the screenshots we took of our accessories and clothing. Once that's done, find the image of the first accessory that comes off your avatar. For me, it's the red horns. Place the image over the clip, right after the accessory comes off. Next, select Remove Background and then Chroma Key, then select anywhere on the background. Adjust your intensity as needed. Then, you want to adjust the image so that it aligns on your avatar. You can adjust the size or flip the image if you need to. It doesn't need to be perfect, as long as it's in the right place. Once that's done, add a keyframe to the beginning and end of the image. On the ending keyframe, slide the image out of view to where you can't see it anymore. It should look like this. Now, repeat the same process for the rest of your outfit. Also, you can adjust the contrast and brightness of the images so that it looks more like it does in the clips. I recommend having the accessories fly off in opposite directions. So the first one goes left, the next one goes right, the next left, etc. Here's what the first outfit should look like. Now, do the same for your second outfit with the matching images. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Now, remember the clip we moved to the side earlier. Bring it to the end of the track. How you edit this part is entirely up to you. Feel free to add whatever effects you want, like lightning. For this example, I added edge glow, lightning, and shadow negative. Finally, let's export the video. We're going to make some final adjustments. So open a new project again and import the video we just exported. Go to Effects and select Camera Shake. Where you add the shakes is up to you. I put it on every beat for my second outfit only. I also added a shake for the last clip with the lightning effects. Here's what it all looks like. Go ahead now and export it. Now, you want to go back to the very first project that has our avatar running in the thumbnails. Go ahead and import the video we just edited with our two outfits. Add it to the track. This part's tricky, so try to follow along. You want to move the line marker just before Envy Avatar Studio comes onto the screen. Right about there. Next, move our outfit clip that we imported onto the second layer, where our line marker is at, so that it appears behind our avatar. Next, let's move the clip off screen, where the Envy Avatar Studio thumbnail will be. After that, add a keyframe at the beginning of the clip. Then, right when Envy Avatar Studio is in the middle, add a keyframe again on the same clip, and adjust it so that it fits the frame properly. Make sure to play the edit and adjust the position of the clip as needed. While editing, I realized my outfit clip was starting way too early, offbeat. So I made some adjustments by slowing down the very beginning of the clip. If you have this problem, you can just take a screenshot of the first frame, then import and trim it to where your outfit clip is on beat with the audio. Make sure to add keyframes at the beginning and end so that it fits with the thumbnail. When you've adjusted your keyframes to fit, it should look like this. Okay, now we need to export a specific part of these clips. You want to place the line marker where I did and select Range, and then In Point. On PC, you right-click to see this option. Then, place the line marker here, where the thumbnail images end, and select Range, then Out Point. Now when you export, it will only export this area of the clips. So go ahead and export it. Now in the same project, import that video we just exported. How many times did I just say export? Jeez. Now again, where the thumbnail images end, you want to split the outfit clip. Move the second half to the side for now. Then, you want to trim the two thumbnail images and the outfit clip so that they end where the avatar running clips end. Next, bring the video we imported onto the track. So it should look like this so far. Now select the clip we just placed on the track and add a keyframe at the beginning and the end. On the end keyframe, zoom it in so that it fits the screen like this. Now on our other outfit clip, bring it to the track and zoom it in so that it aligns with our first outfit clip. When you play it, the avatars should be lined up properly. Next, you want to duplicate, or take a copy of the transparent thumbnail image. Place it over the last clip like this. Make sure to delete any keyframes that are on it. Next, trim it shorter to about how I have it. Then you want to resize it and crop it smaller to the Envy Avatar Studio thumbnail. Adjust it so that your avatar is in the frame of the thumbnail. Now, you want to adjust it again so that it matches the same size as the thumbnail in the previous clip. Next, add a keyframe at the beginning and end of the image. Then on the end keyframe, zoom it all the way in until you can't see it anymore on the screen. I felt like it zoomed in too fast, so I trimmed the image longer and moved the keyframe to the end again. Here's what it looks like so far. Once you're satisfied with it, go ahead and export. Okay, now let's head back to Envy Avatar Studio. Once you're in, switch to your second outfit. Now select Creator Tools and then Photo Studio once again. We're going to use the wall background like we did before. Now let's select Animations, and you're going to choose an emote or dance. After you choose one, we're going to want our avatar to stand still during the emote. So to do that, move the speed slider to 0 times, and you'll see your avatar doesn't move. Find a good pose for your avatar, and then start recording. Now face your avatar how I do, and select Rotate Avatar. Now you're going to do this 6 more times, with 6 different emotes. So, a total of 7. Don't forget to slow the speed down to 0 times for each pose you do, and rotate your avatar left to right. Once that's done, exit Photo Studio and switch to your other outfit. Now go back to Photo Studio again, and you're going to record yourself with 6 different emotes this time. Do the exact same process. Slow the emote to 0 times when you find a good pose for your avatar, and rotate left to right. Once you've recorded your clips, head back to CAPCUT. Now we're going to open our last project we worked on. Import the recordings we just took in Envy Avatar Studio. Now let's move the clips onto the track. We're going to trim out each part that has our avatar rotating left to right with the different poses. For this outfit, you should have a total of 7 clips like this. Now do the same for the clips of your next outfit. Once done, you should have 7 clips for the first outfit and 6 clips of the second outfit, a total of 13 clips. Now let's copy and paste the sound over to our new trimmed clips. Trim the sound to this beat where the transition would start. Now bring the first clip over to our sound. Now make sure to trim the clip so that it ends where the next beat starts, right around the length that I have it. After that, split the clip in half like this. Now select the second half and slow it down to 0.5 times speed. Trim the clip so that it ends on the next beat. Don't forget to select Smooth Slow-Mo and Optical Flow when changing the speed. Now go ahead and bring the next clip over. We're going to do the same thing to this one. Set the speed to 2 times and trim it to where the next beat starts. Now for this clip, we're actually going to select the Edit option and then reverse. This process might take a while. Once that's done, your avatar should be rotating the opposite direction of the previous clip. Again, make sure to trim it to the next beat. Now split the clip in half. Select the second half and slow down the speed to 0.5 times like the other clip. Trim it again so that it ends on the next beat. Don't forget to select Smooth Slow-Mo and Optical Flow under the speed setting. Now you're going to repeat this process for the rest of the clips that contain this outfit. Remember, every other clip should be reversed. so that in the final edit, your avatar is rotating left then right, then left then right. Don't forget to split the clips in half and slow down the second half to 0.5 times, and then trim it to the next beat. Once you're done with this outfit's clips, it should look like this. Now you're going to do the same steps for the rest of the clips that contain your other avatar. Once you're done, it should look like this. Feel free to make any adjustments to your clips so that your avatar is centered in the middle of the screen. Now let's find an overlay to put over our edit. I find most of my overlays from YouTube. I literally just looked up green particles overlay. You can look up whatever overlay you like. I recommend using one that matches the color and vibe of your avatars, or you can use one similar to Vani's. Once you find one, you can screen record it or download it another way. Head back to your project in CAPCUT and import the video of the overlay. Now drag it to the layer above your outfit clips. Select the clip and then go to Blend. You can set the blend mode and opacity to whatever looks best for your overlay. I ended up setting mine to screen and the opacity to 38%. I then split the overlay, right where my avatar changes. How you do your overlays is up to you. I wanted to change the color of the particles to match my outfits. So I went to Adjustment and then Curves. I then messed with the color graphs to get the overlay to the color I wanted. Here's how it looks so far. Now, let's head to Effects and then find Camera Shake. You can use the regular shake if you want. Place the effect on the track and trim it shorter. Place it here on the first beat and then adjust the range and speed of the shake to however you like. Then, you want to copy and paste the shake effect onto every beat of the song. Here's what it looks like. Now it's time to export. We're almost done. Now, open up a new project and import the thumbnail portion that we finished and the outfit part we just edited. Bring them to the track. After that, import the song. Here's what it should look like so far. Okay, now we want to do the zooming in and out for the thumbnail part. First, add beat 2 to the soundtrack. Next, add a keyframe to the beginning of the clip. Then, add a keyframe on the first beat. On this keyframe, zoom it in to about 122%. Then on the next beat, right where I'm placing it, add a keyframe. Go to the next beat and add another keyframe. Do this until you've added keyframes on every beat, like where I've placed mine. Now we're going to add a keyframe in between every keyframe we just placed. On each of these new keyframes, we're going to zoom the vid back out to about 110%. Again, make sure to place these new keyframes in between the ones already on the clip. Zoom it out to about 110%. Do this until you get to the last keyframe. Now on this last keyframe, set the zoom scale to about 108%. Now, go past the last keyframe and add a new keyframe after it, around where I'm placing mine. Set the zoom to 100%. Here's how everything should look. This part is optional, but you can add the shake effect to every beat for this section. Here's another optional edit you can do. For the outfits section, you can add masking to this first part to make it look more dramatic. Split the clip on the very first cut of our avatar turning. Then, copy and paste the clip on the above layer. On the pasted clip, go to Blend and select Overlay. Then set the opacity to about 20%. Add a keyframe to the beginning and end of the clip. Move the ending keyframe closer to the middle if you'd like. I zoom mine in to about 180%. You can change the opacity to make it more visible. Then finally, go to Animation, select Out, and then Fade Out. Here's the result. If you want, you can add this masking to other parts of the outfits clip, but I'm too lazy to do it. Anyways, here are some final touches I like to do for almost all my videos. I like to add custom adjustment to the top of the track and trim it long enough to cover the whole vid. Then I add a little sharpen and clarity to make the vid look more clear. Finally, I add my favorite filter called Clear 2. Okay, one more effect to add, I promise, and then we're done. Look for the effect called Play Pendulum and place it over this part of the outfits clip. Lower the twist, strength, and speed so that the effect isn't too obnoxious. Okay, here's the final result. I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. Leave a like if it was, or even if it wasn't, because this tutorial took forever to make. Like, this was harder to make than the actual edit itself. I swear I'm never doing another tutorial again. Anyways, thank you guys for all the support. Road to 10K subscribers. Love you guys.